You're dealing with the blister beetle. I personally never had to deal with them, but let's see what my books say.
First off, did you know that there's 2,500 different species of blister beetles? All blister beetles are notable for having a rounded head that is wider than their thorax. Most have a long, slender body that range from 3/8 of an inch to 1 inch long. Adults primarily eat flowers, but many defoliate plants as well. When disturbed, blister beetles release a toxin that will blister on human skin. But this toxin is toxic to livestock if present in hay or other crops fed to the livestock. Blister beetle's life cycle goes from eggs to larva to adult. The mature larvae overwinter in the soil and pupate in the spring, emerging as adults 2 weeks later. After mating, female beetles lay clusters of eggs in the soil under rocks or on host plants. The larvae feed on grasshopper eggs, but this is weird. It'll actually hitch a ride on a bee to go back to the nest to eat the bee's eggs. Hey, that's not nice. They're typically found on legume family crops such as beans, peas, soybeans, and on nightshade family crops such as eggplant, peppers, potatoes, tomatoes, tomatillos. Signs that they're here are chewed flowers and leaves. Unfortunately, the ways to control them are much like other beetles, hand-picking them off, but this time, wear some gloves. You can sprinkle diatomaceous earth on the affected plants. Place a floating row cover such as a net over the plants, but remember, if they need to be pollinated, then the bees won't be able to get to them. Make sure to keep up with your weeding. Attract birds to your garden, since they apparently can eat blister beetles safely. Here's a couple of things that you can apply. I'm not going to try to say it because I will screw them up, but be sure to avoid the flowers so you don't kill the bees. I hope you found that helpful. If nothing else, I learned something today.